travel back, right? I'm gonna travel back, right? When what struck me out, to me about your bio is when you were sexually abused.
Yeah.
And I was like, how, because some people don't get over that. So, like, how did you push through that? Like, some people, they can't get over that, man.
Yeah.
I, how did you push through that?
Do you want to know something so crazy? I'm gonna tell you. Now, becoming a Christian, the Lord washed that trauma from me, but it was actually my older brother. I've actually never told people this story before, but I'll tell you, my older brother Dante. So after it happened, basically I woke up and my uncle was in the bed next to me rubbing on me. And so what I did was I got up and I went to the bathroom. And I went in the bathroom. Now, I guess he was drunk. He came back from the club, whatever. And so I'm sitting in the bathroom and I'm praying. I'm like, God, help me. Like, what am I going to do? Help me, please help me. And so while I'm in the bathroom, I hear him calling my name. So he's summoning me back to the room. And so I'm like freaking out, like, God, you have to help me, help me, help me. My cousin's in the living room. My cousin's drunk. He's done. So he's not even getting up. And I knock at the door. And so it was a townhouse, but like it was one apartment on the bottom floor and then another apartment on the top. One cousin lived at the bottom, my uncle lived at the top. So my cousin came knocking on the door for something. Mind you, he's drunk too. But he I guess forgot something upstairs. So I think he needed like a blunt roll up or something like that. So he knocks on the door. And so then I open the door and I say, hey, Marcus, can I come downstairs? Can I come, please? And he's like, nah, Bev, I got everybody on the floor. Like, I can't. I'm like, please, I'm begging him, like, please, can I come downstairs? Please. And he's like, no. And so then I close the door and I go back into the bathroom, and then I hear my uncle again calling me to come back into the room. So for me, I knew just because he was drunk, it didn't take away the fact that he knew better. You know what I mean? And I think that's the part that blew my mind, how he was still calling my name into the bed. You know what I mean? So then I guess it registered to Marcus what was happening, because this isn't the first time, unbeknownst to me, that my uncle pulled a stunt like that. So then he comes back upstairs and he's like, yo, Bev, yeah, come on, come downstairs. And so I end up laying on the floor next to somebody in his apartment. And that morning I call my family and I tell them what happens. And there's this big uproar. And the crazy part is they blame me. They was like, this is your fault. Like, you shouldn't have been sleeping. You should have been up, like finding some type of way to blame me. And I'll never forget. Now, my older brother, he was a trip. We didn't get along like that, but I'll never forget. He looked at me in my face and he said, Bevelyn. And I'm like, yes. He said, it is never your fault when you're violated. Thank you, Lord. And he told me that day, he was like, it is never your fault when you're violated. And it was just like, I guess because he's seen so many people trying to save face for my uncle, he just wasn't with it. And he was close to my uncle. That's the crazy part. But that part, he just wasn't with it. So when he said that to me, that registered in my mind. And I received it. And of course, again, fast forward in life, of course I need a healing, but I think that part, him being an older brother and stepping up and just speaking to me, that really helped.